In this video, I will discuss to you a short introduction to Internet of Things. First, what is Internet of Things? So it is a system of interconnected computing devices, mechanical and digital machines, objects, animals, or people that can be provided with a unique identifiers or UIDs, and also able to transfer data over a network without requiring human to human or human to computer interaction. And a thing in the Internet of Things can be a person with a heart monitor implant, like in the medical industry right now, or it could be a farm animal with a biochip transponder. So in that way, we can identify like the location or what's the current condition of that certain farm animal. Or it could also be an automobile that has built-in sensors to alert the driver when tire pressure is low. So you see, sometimes when the tire suddenly in play becomes flat, the through the sensor, the the driver or the owner can identify the current status of the tire, or any other natural or man-made object that can be assigned an IP address and is able to transfer data over a network. So here, just to show, this is an example of an IoT system, which could be divided into three parts. The first one is on collecting the data, and then the second one would be on to collate and then transfer the data. Then lastly, to analyze the data, then take some action based on the data. So under the collection of the data, it could be done using IoT device like a sensor. So through the sensor, we can get data information like temperature sensor, humidity, or heartbeat, or pressure, or any kind of data that we would like to acquire. And also we can do it using an antenna, like some devices with built-in antenna. It will be able to send or transfer data. And another thing is you can use microcontroller to do the collection of the data. For us, we have the Raspberry Pi, which could be of help for us to really acquire data. Now on the second stage, we can collate and transfer data. So we have a so-called IoT hub or IoT gateway. So from there, we will store our data that's gathered from the devices. So with that, we can store them, and later on, we can use those data. That's why on the third stage, we can analyze and then take some action. So it could be through a user interface like the smartphone. So with that, there is a human to machine interaction. Like in your cell phone, if you want to check the temperature of your home, so there's a way for you to know by through the app, and then the app will display the temperature or whatever data you want to see. Also, we can analyze or we can perform some analytics on business application, or like we can analyze how the data is relevant, can be relevant to the customer, and how we can utilize or improve those. Like let's say for example, this user consumes this quantity of, let's say, water every month. So with the use of IoT system, there's a way that we can analyze or get that kind of data. And then also we have backend systems. With the backend systems, we can integrate the the analysis of data, or should we say processing of those data, and then will give us back the results. So in this figure, you can see the different applications for IoT. So we have the smart car, like what you've seen right now on the internet, or the wearables. So through the wearables, example, we can use it to detect our heartbeat or to monitor heartbeat of a patient. So the doctor don't need to really see his patient physically, but through the IoT device he can monitor it remotely. Another example is on smart appliances. So like as an example, maybe you can have a smart refrigerator. Well, it will tell you what are the current products or consumables you have, and with that you will know which one to buy and which one you still have enough stocks inside. Smart buildings. So with the smart buildings also, it can help you a lot, like in the conservation of energy. Like let's say for example the smart buildings or even smart home in the second example, it could be helpful to you to, let's say, if it detects that there are no person using the light, so it will just automatically turn it off. Another example here, the smart TV. So with the smart TV also, it can help you like transact online, and your smart TV may also do the actual ordering or purchasing for you, because the smart TV already know what's your daily needs or what's your monthly consumption. So without you doing it, your smart TV can do it. Smart farming. So another aspect of the IoT application is that we can do farming. We can monitor the status or the conditions of our plants without really having someone to go there and check if it's dried or if it needs water or if it's properly fertilized, something like that. So with the IoT device, you will know that, oh, your garden or your farm needs more watering. So you can have a machine there that will do the sprinkling or releasing the water to provide water to the plants. Smart health. So as I mentioned, in relation to the wearables, so you can also use the device to monitor certain conditions from your body, whether your heartbeat is normal or not, or whether your blood circulation or whatever things in your body, there's a way for you to monitor. And then lastly, we have the smart city. With the smart city, um, you try to integrate almost everything, like the smart buildings, the smart homes, parking lots, and other areas where you can integrate the sensors, or even the traffic light, um, the signage where it will tell you the minimum velocity, or I mean the maximum velocity allowed. So through IoT, it will be able to send you notification. Let's say for example, there's a certain area where the maximum velocity is 20 kilometer per hour, and then once you pass by that post, it will send you that notification that, oh, you are going beyond 20 kilometer. So that's just some example that could be implemented in a smart city. So in this link, anyway, you have the access with this slide. um, if you check this link that I provided here, it will show you several videos on the real world applications of the Internet of Things. So with that, you can see on your own. So just click that link and check it yourselves so that you can see the examples. And there are also lots of additional videos for you to check. So I will not be displaying it here, but you can access them yourself in your own time, so that you can see, like, what is a sample, like an example in a day of your life with the Internet of Things, and also simplify how you simplify life with the connected devices. And the third one, it will show you also some IoT projects using the Raspberry Pi. So okay, so I think that's all for this video, and I'll continue with the other slide on the next